Welcome back, my little recusants, to another episode of Final Fantasy 13. We have finally made it to Erba and we're in the village proper. We are surrounded by Seath and it is not a good time.
You're going down. Target acquired.
So yeah, Runga showing the benefits of a complete knockback situation. And these Seath are not to be looked down upon. They pack a serious punch. Obviously being that they are just hands. But once again, getting that lovely music. But yeah, Seath just everywhere, and by all accounts, this is where Fang and Vanille grew up. Everyone kind of grew up kind of more of a communal aspect to their living space. Even like, again, say that like these were just big pots with like loads of gumbo and stuff for big stew.
Bhakti!
Friend of yours?
Yeah. You're okay. I was worried. Huh?
He wanted to say goodbye.
He's not ready for the scrap heap just yet. Bit worse for wear, yeah. Nothing I can't fix. Just need to track us down some parts.
This starts legitimately the like most random side quest. We have to repair the little robot, and like Bhakti is just proving to be like the absolute Nokia phone of technology. Like, how long has that thing been just waiting here and only malfunctioned and died now? Like, jeepers, 300-year battery lifespan. It's just interesting that we don't actually, like, this is the first time we've kind of had like a town, as in like Palampolum, yes, we were in, but we couldn't actually like look around and, as you say, take moments to inspect and see, oh, this is like a girl's vanity mirror with like lots of different bits and pieces. Like the story is kind of able to be like explored and interacted with. Text boxes, you know? And I'm just listening out to this hum being like, where is this like treasure chest? This guy, the Vatala, he's another example of those barrier-based Seath. So we have to just get him straight to stagger, and then once the shield breaks, we're able to attack him with physical attacks, and lightning able to cut through a lot better there. And time just to get some of our buffs up. Obviously getting bravery on, because lightning is like, yeah, no, this is weak to physical, since it's getting the G protect, and we have oh, we don't have bravery on lightning. Come on, guys, get it together. What the heck? This is where it gets really annoying though, because it's currently staggered, so until we can re-stagger it, the shield will not go away.
Don't give in.
And just, I don't know why it would even apply to protect. It seems too weak to actually follow through with that. But again, this is just those multi-stagger enemies. You just want to get them to stagger and capitalize on your attacks while you can attack. And we definitely have to get rid of, come on, Esuna Hope, come on. Let lightning attack. And we're done. Again, I just find it fascinating, the like, you know, even in that like background, you can just see Cocoon, that just such a large presence, you know? But as you can see, we can then rebattle that little Seath battle in the center of town. No major issue with that one either, so I just cut that out. But we've got a new weapon for Vanille. The Heavenly Axis grants her improved cure. So we kind of have one that's really wanting her to be improved as a saboteur, and then in the end of the road here we get an improved medic staff, so pretty cool. You can see here is our mark, so we just have to kill a whole bunch of frogs, and this is definitely a situation where we're like, hang on, we just need to put out Eroga and it's giving us lift. So once we can just get our healing back up a little bit.
Over here. Careful now. Thanks.
And another Eroga should do it.
You're going down.
And thankfully
Try this on.
we just have such high magic attack that Hope can just wipe them out in a couple of very powerful gas bells. We also have our 5 stars, which means you never have to retry that mission again, thanks be to God. Giant gloves I thought were a different accessory. I got really fucking excited and I was like, oh my god, did we get these ones? Giant gloves are called Genji gloves. That's what as in like, what the ability I was looking for is on the Genji gloves. I thought they were on giant gloves and I was like, oh my god. But auto Tetra defense, pretty handy little ability there. And like we've already up to 77,000 CP just from the Falsi and now the couple of fights to here, like it's gas. Just the time when we were like, oh my god, it's such a good grinding spot, we're getting like, you know, a couple of hundred. We're getting a couple of hundred, oh my god. And then it's like, wait, actually we just got like 7,000 for this. Now I'm after putting on a commando, medic commando, and that's because I made such a fool of myself talking over the battle with the Falsi, because I was like, oh thank you, yes, can I actually just do a double commando, like Hope and Lightning commando it up, and he'll do like tons of damage. And then it was like, oh actually I didn't do that, so I wanted to make sure. You really want it for the next upcoming boss, you really want to make sure that you have the right paradigm set up. And once you kind of see this motorway, it's kind of the beginning of the end of the road. I'm just gonna cut out these couple of battles. But again, this is giving like, you know, motorway. It's giving really our time and place, you know. Fang gets the taming pole, another really powerful weapon for her. And it's nice that like both Fang and Vanille get kind of collectible weapons in their hometown. Like it makes just a lot of sense, you know. But we're going to have an absolutely massive cutscene in a moment. And I'll drop back when that cutscene's over and we'll discuss the boss fight that is incoming.
Ragnarok. Come day of wrath, O pulseless sea. Embrace thy fate, thine home to burn, that fallen souls might bear our plea to hasten the divine's return. O piteous wanderer, Ragnarok. Make of this day a brave epoch. Deliver the divine. Ragnarok. What?
Sarah, how did you...
I was waiting for you to open your eyes. All the time I was asleep, I knew what was happening. I kept trying to think of a way to save Cocoon. Together.
Sarah?
You get it now. There are no gods with miracles to save us. No matter where you look. That's why we have to call one. Destroy Orphan. We'll save the world.
Stop it!
You can't do that. You love me too much. You do, don't you, Claire?
Enough already. Listen up. We are all shooting for the same goal here.
And the result of that is this.
You son of a...
You betray your fal'Cie to chase after dreams and shadows. The world you claim to wish to protect now faces the end of days, with no hope of salvation.
I didn't think FF13 had the means.
Oh, it won't be fal'Cie who destroy her. For centuries now, Cocoon has provided generously for its human inhabitants every want and need. Coddled them, one might even say. The result being their deep-seated fear and hatred of change and all things alien. Fed, nurtured, and ready to detonate at the slightest spark. The seeds of destruction take root, even now.
What did you do to Cocoon?
I resigned, appointing Reigns as Primarch in my stead.
Reigns? He's alive?
The puppet is restrung to serve my needs, yes. Its eyes had long since turned to glass. Of course, the cavalry's eyes will see our friend as nothing more than a traitor to their cause. They'll say the fal'Cie got to him too, or some such drivel. And imagine, when I spread word that it's Orphan tugging at his strings, what happens next?
What? You gonna use the cavalry to take the thing out?
Perhaps. Or perhaps I'll feign the howling of Pulsian wolves and let the fear-addled sheep slaughter themselves first. Either way, the end is at hand. But what of yourselves? Will you enjoy the festivities beside me? Or perhaps... reach the end here, in the land where it all began?
So we have Barthandelus again. And starting off strong, we are going to Rav Commando and then quickly switch over to getting Vanille debuffing and us buffing. Go, go, go! And like the amazing choral music as well, like it makes it so like epic. And yeah, Renew, we didn't really see it before, but it's basically an AoE heal to everybody, doing massive bonuses there. And we're gonna now we're buffed. Now it's time to just attack without mercy. Getting ourselves staggered and just allowing one more round just to amplify the stagger into the mid 500s, mid 600s. And then we can transfer over to our tireless charge, allowing us to heal up and have double commando. And just watch Hope. Watch Hope and Lightning just melt, absolutely melt these HP bars. Like 33,000 already down to down to less than 20 now, nearly. Like, we're now at the halfway mark. Like, just look at this. If we had like 2 commandos and Vanille still Ravengering, insane. Like, that transformation that you had to end the stagger. Now, unfortunately, this particular one, a nasty little dispel from him and got rid of all of the debuffs. So, we're just hopping straight back to superiority. Straight back in. Just dropping our veils down. We can tank that. It's fine. It's fine. Because once we get back to tireless charge, we'll be all healed up anyway. Oh, just throwing a potion. When's the last time we've done that? And back to relentless, rather. And like with the fact that D protect, if D shell was there, it would be even better, obviously. Yeah, getting a lot of potions in this go. We're after getting back to stagger, so let's just allow Vanille to build the chain gauge and we'll just heal up with medic while the 2 girls just hack away at Barthandelus. And now we can swap over to Vanille doing medic-y stuff and we'll just melt through this little last tab. Absolutely no problem to us. We will save our precious Sarah. You keep, you shush about her. Leave her alone. You've done enough craziness. And with that last volley, Hope took out Barthandelus. 5 stars, meant to be done in 9 minutes, done it in 3. Absolutely smashed it. Crystarium expanded, absolutely brilliant. Talk to you after the cutscene.
The time has come. Allow me to extend my invitation. To save a people beyond salvation, there is only Ragnarok. Cocoon suffers. Release her from the pain.
What?
So with that all finished up, let's take a look at our Crystarium, newly expanded, like that hundreds of thousands in CP. So again, Saz is really balanced, he is. And we're now after getting Protect and Shell, so you know, the complete inverse of Hope there. Hope had them at the start, now Saz has them at the end. And yeah, 12,000. Like, we were paying 24,000 for some of these secondary roles to get levels, you know? And here we are, that one of the last tiers of their main roles are costing 12,000. So you can imagine if we just didn't spend all that extra points in all those extra little roles, like for Hope to have Commando and things like that, we probably would have already maxed the crystal point, you know, amount you can get, and we probably could have at least finished one role completely. But anyway, Snow is getting 240 a pop with some of these HP nodes, you know? Madness. But what's interesting is that we've basically finished chapter 11. And we don't have to go into chapter 12 unless we want to take that little spaceship seat stone thing at the end of the way there. So next episode, what I'm planning to do is we're going to be redoing certain seat stones, because there's one accessory I want to hunt down before we end up getting on that ship to go back to Pulse. So really clever of Daisley / Barthandelus. He's like, if you're not going to destroy Cocoon, I'll make Cocoon destroy itself, forcing us to at least go back there and try and warn the people of Cocoon that, like, no, this is all like a thing, you shouldn't be fighting each other, this is what they want, you know? So he's forced our hand, and unfortunately there doesn't seem to be any miracle way to stop us being l'Cie, so if we're able to save Cocoon, then we'll do our best to save it, whether it's our focus or not. And I still chuckle every time that, like, basically Snow just hugged Barthandelus, and anytime he wants to, like, anytime Snow wants to punch Barthandelus, he's just stopped in his tracks. But then Barthandelus is like, yes, I will take the guise of his fiancée, and then he'll hug me and love me, and it'll be so strange but wonderful. But anyway, that's me for today, guys. I will chat to you guys next time. Leave a comment on what you thought of the Barthandelus fight. Easy, good, could have been better. And other than that, I'll chat to you guys next time. Have a good one.
Make my wish come true, let darkness slip aside, hiding all our hope, marking what we treasure.